Everybody wanna be bodybuilder, but no one is heavy ass weights.
Let's show the internet how big our nuts are again.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 107th edition of Buckets of Duckets. Happy 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. I am Chase Myers, your co-host. I'm out here in Seattle. We do this through Zoom for 40 minutes every so often. We took some time off, get the holidays right, be with the family and stuff, and we're back excited. And I talked to my best friend, hilarious comedian. He's over in Louisiana on the other side of the Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, Josh Watts.
Good evening, shitheads. It's your boy Josh Watts here, Mr. Stronger Than Your Dad and Prettier Than Your Mom. In the year 2024, I want you to remember two things. Luck is for failure and pussies, and humility is for cowards and losers. Get up on Buckets of Duckets. That's what you got to do. With 2024, press subscribe down there. Drop some balls. I don't care if you're a woman, man, in between, doesn't matter. Drop some fucking nuts. Sign up for Buckets of Duckets podcast. Subscribe on that little button right down there and just start wrecking shit. Everywhere you go, if somebody says something to you, say, hey, you heard about Buckets of Duckets? Badass podcast. You know what they said? Humility is for failures and pussies. That's what they said. Start
My grandma always said that. My grandma always said that.
I found that written in my grandma's journal. That's where I got it from.
That's where she would tuck me in bed, kiss me on the cheek. Tell me humility is for pussies. I say, thanks, Grandma.
Right, she was keeping you right.
Nah, I mean, look, she ain't wrong, dude. Look at me. All right, look at me now. Yeah, you heard. Subscribe. YouTube people subscribe. Podcast people subscribe. The whole thing. My brother in Christ, Joshua Watts. How you been, man?
Bro, I've been fucking great. How about you, dude?
Dude, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm excited to be. I'm excited to be through the holidays and stuff. A little chaotic and everything, but I'm excited for. I'm excited for what this year's going to be. I'm letting myself be optimistic. I think we're. I think we're on to something here.
I'm not optimistic about anything.
Yeah.
I think this country is going to get weaker, more fragile, and more sensitive every year they go down. The men of this country are going to get fatter, lazier, and less patriotic. They're no longer. Do you know, Chase? Have you ever heard the phrase "hard men aren't made by soft times"? Have you ever heard that? You ever heard that phrase?
No, because I guess I was.
You know what that
soft.
means? Yeah, you know what that means.
That mean?
That means when everything's going good and stuff is just fun, that means you're going to grow a whole generation of pussies. And that's what's happening right now. Your TikTok dances and your fucking stories and your Instagram reels and popping in front of people and dancing your dumb ass around Home Depot. Why don't you go down one of those fucking aisles and build a bomb shelter, a bunker? Because that's what you're going to need. This isn't Call of Duty. This isn't fucking TikTok. This isn't the internet. This is real fucking life. And 2024, it's going to be real. It's going to be so real out there, dude. I've just bought boxes of MREs. I got MREs, knives, and fireworks because I'm not going down, all right? You're not taking me down without a fucking show. I'll tell you that right now.
Fuck, man. I think I'm convinced. I think you know what? I think I think things are a lot more dire than I realized. That was so funny,
Chase,
dude. That's like,
it's bad.
That's like whenever you like haven't checked it, like you're like, you know what? I'm not paying attention to anything like political. I'm not looking at the news. I'm just going to kind of live my life for a little bit. And then you do that for like a couple weeks or a month or whatever. And then you check in and then it's like, what have you been doing? The world is on fire. Like that's the way you're like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know the world was on fire.
When I spent 6 months off social media and came back on, as soon as I logged in, it was just fire. Just everywhere was fire. I was like, what happened? I know. The world is over and I've just been happy this whole time. I didn't even know. There's so many things I need to be mad about.
I love when you get to have those moments. Like so many people like live on the internet and like on the internet, bro. And like, through social media and such, you just sound like the oldest men or whatever. It's very funny when some people
on your MySpace.
It's funny whenever you get like wrapped up in that for a little bit and you start to think like, social media is like the real world, and then you talk to somebody who's not like plugged in, or like somebody who's not trying to be in entertainment, or like, you know, just like a regular fucking person or whatever, and they're like, what are
Why
you
did you
talking
spend
about?
4 hours making reels yesterday?
Yeah. Well, not just that, just like the fucking like the world's ending stuff or whatever, or just like everything's bad, and then you talk to somebody else and they're like, I didn't even hear about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you're not going to Elon Musk's house with a pitchfork to take him down, dude? You don't want to fucking eat the rich?
You hadn't heard about that?
Yeah, they're like, I didn't even know who
transgender people built a space shuttle, bro. They're flying up. They're going to populate Mars with transgender people. You didn't know about that? Fuck. Where have you been?
Fuck. I don't know.
I tell you what did happen to me today, Chase, and it was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. When I talk about soft times make soft people, soft times make for soft men, Chase. I've just had the free will and the beautiful freedom of a medicinal marijuana card, Chase. I've just gone to this dispensary and I say, give me weed. And they just give it to me. And I give them money and then I just smoke it and nobody cares. Nobody says anything. If they do, I'd be like, fuck you. I got this. And then the cop's like, fuck, sorry. And then
I got us.
Got us. It's like a Uno reverse card. Cop's like, here's your ticket. Oh, fuck. Because I pull that card out.
Oh, is it my ticket now? How's this work? God damn it.
I went in today to get one of my favorites. Check this shits out. Look at that. Look at that. Good Day J's. Just a fucking pack of pre-rolls. I'm willing to pay more for pre-rolls because I got it like that and because I don't like to roll my own shit. How about that?
Hey, man. Buckets of Duckets, dude.
So I go in and I get it, and the guy, it's been a year, and it still feels like a trap every time I go in there. If there is half a second pause, I'm like, fuck, it's the cops. If I'm like, I'm here to pick up my order,
over.
Like,
I knew it was over.
I'm like, no!
You got me.
Somebody drop a bottle in there, I just get on the floor and put my hands up. No, all right, you're right. I should go to jail. But today I went in and I tried to pick up my order, and the guy goes, ooh. And I was like, hold on, bro.
Not here. Not in here.
Nah, son. If you need to go outside and look, my license plate says Captain America. It says disabled veteran. It means Captain America, bro. And I don't think you want to be the dude that doesn't give Captain America his freedom medicine. That's all I'm saying. And they were like, well, your card is about to expire on the 18th or 20th something. And I was like, all right, I'm good now. And they're like, yeah. Bruh, on the way out, I'm like, fuck, I don't even remember this doctor. Like, I don't know how to call. I don't remember his number. I just paid some fucking pirate $150 online, and he just gave me a medicinal marijuana. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, by the way, guys, if you didn't listen to that episode, he literally means a pirate. He doesn't like that wasn't like a
he's like a
that wasn't like
pirate.
Just some fucking pirate. Like no, he got his legal marijuana card from a Dr. Pirate.
Yep. He's so famous that when I go to my dispensary, they have a cardboard cutout of him. And guess what? They don't make cardboard cutouts of just some doctor standing there. Fuck no, bro. You got a pink beard and look like a pirate? Put a cardboard cutout in the dispensary. They'll do it for you.
That's just marketing.
People pay him to be in parades. They pay that motherfucker to be in parades. He's just in the front of parade and everybody's like, there's a pirate doctor that gives everybody weed. I fucking love that dude.
There's the guy that's dressed like a pirate. Look at him. Nobody else could do this. It's just him.
I love him
look
too.
Look at what
he's a pirate wearing a kilt. Why does he have a kilt on? Do pirates wear a kilt? Is he a Scottish pirate? And then everybody asks me, and I'm like, I don't know. He gives me weed. I mean, let that man wear what he wants. It's 2023. Get off his case. Let him wear what he wants. Maybe he identifies as a Scottish pirate. You fuck. So I'm freaking out. Like, how am I going to find this dude? Am I going to have to beg to get my card? But before I walk from the door of the dispensary to the handicapped parking space that I'm parked in, my phone rings, and it's the doctor's office. And they're like,
low follow-up.
We saw that your card is almost out. We would like to reschedule an appointment immediately. We can get you in tomorrow at 9 a.m. You just have to answer the phone. It's about a 10-minute call, and it'll cost $150. And I was like, yep, done.
Yep, done.
That dude's going to go, hey, you still like weed? And I'm going to go, yep. He's going to go,
bro, so much. Bro, so fucking much. Weed's so dope, dude.
maybe more now, dude. I think I like it more.
I think through through your pirate leadership, I definitely love marijuana way more now. So thank you for that.
Whenever you take the fear out of it, it's really good.
Mhm.
I love it.
It's a big part of it.
So I just gotta fucking renew my card, and then I could just keep just. It's so beautiful to wake up and be like, oh shit, I'm almost out of weed. What do? Oh, I just get into the car and go to the store and buy it legally. Fantastic. Oh, one thing I do want to tell you about before you get too far, Chase. Do you know what I got for Christmas?
What's that, bro?
So I went online. I went to shop online. I don't know if anybody else has done that. You can buy your gifts on the internet and they send them to you. You don't go to the store. You don't have to fight at Black Friday.
Oh yeah, nah. Like to me, like Christmas is about just like stomping people out at the Best Buy. So like that's like how I was raised, bro. But I respect it if you want to go online and stuff. But like,
well,
dude,
my computer has that little CD holder that you can also put money in. You put cash in it and close it, and then you can just buy whatever you want. And like, I love to fight. Don't get me wrong. I would love to kill an elderly lady for a toaster. There's nothing I would want more in America.
Dude, give it a shot.
Sometimes it's just nice to just sit at home and know that somebody's being killed for you. You know what I mean?
You know what, bro? I'll take that for you. All right. For every one of you that are giving into Amazon, I'm out here punching old men.
Oh, no. Not Amazon, dude. I still go to DoorDash and ask them to
Maxx,
go.
Dude.
I pay the DoorDasher to go to Walmart on Black Friday and fight people for my toaster, buddy.
Oh, there you go. At least, yeah.
I'm not giving Jeff Bezos a fucking penny. So I went on not Jeff Bezos' website, and I found a heritage kit of Daisy Red Ryder BB guns. And the heritage kit is one adult size and one child size BB rifle. And because I like marijuana as much as we discussed previously in the segment right before this, I accidentally ordered 2 boxes of guns. So when Christmas came, and I didn't realize it until we were wrapping them, we had 2 adult BB guns and 2 kid BB guns.
Well, I mean, that math works, though.
Chase, it has been the single best purchase I've ever made in my entire life. We have shot everything around us. Zoe is shooting milk jugs off of the fucking picnic table. She's lining them up and just fucking knocking them down. Henry is a big fan of his BB gun. We went and walked around the creek the other day, and they were just walking, holding their guns over their shoulders. And I was like, this is the greatest redneck moment of my entire life. We're just going to go shoot mud puddles. Can't fucking wait.
Got this little tiny militia following you.
Bro, it's so great. We robbed like 4 people on the trails. They didn't know
who would see
guns.
it? Who would see it coming?
Well, we've had
just
so
a couple
much fucking
children
fun.
just taking out guns on you like it's The Wire. Yeah, no, of course.
They fucking love it. And they're getting like, Zoe was very afraid of it because she thought, like, gun safety. She's like, I don't want to, I'm worried it's going to kick too hard. And she's really,
yeah.
We're trying to
you
be
taught her out of that,
safe.
though? You got her out of that?
Like,
right?
I just handed it. We were trying to show her how to aim it. She's getting super nervous. And I was like, look, just hold it. Just squeeze the trigger. And she just goes and shot it. And it's just a BB gun. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to blow up. You just can't shoot each other with it or the dogs. And she was like, oh, okay. And they still can't cock them yet. But, bro, she'll line it up and she'll just shoot the milk jugs down. And she's so fucking proud of herself. I shot the milk jugs down. And she runs around the yard. It is fucking awesome. Her grandma made her like a beanie, a white beanie that has like a little brim around it. And for whatever reason, you can tell how cool she feels when she puts that hat on. Do you know what I mean? And she's figured out how to put,
changes.
Dude,
got different
she's figured out how to put a foot on each side of the wall and get up off the ground so she's propped up on the wall. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like okay. She calls it parkour. And the other day, she shot a milk jug.
She's got a gun.
Right. So. She shot a milk jug off of the picnic table, immediately came inside, climbed up the wall, and asked me to take her picture. And I was like, okay. And, bruh, I'll put it in here for the episode, but look at that. Look at that look at that. Look at the attitude. Very.
Yeah,
She got her
man.
arms crossed. It
It's
looks
about
like
business now.
the diss album.
You should have her take a picture with like a milk jug that she shot up a bunch, like it's a deer. Like,
Oh shit! So we've been having a lot of fun with the BB guns.
yeah, I don't know how you couldn't. That's amazing, dude. It's like
Oh,
a
dude,
it's like
it's
a
the best.
Christmas story. That's literally a Christmas story.
I wake up in
You
the
got the BB
mornings
gun.
and like I'm drinking my coffee, and I like to go. First thing I do when I get up is I drink coffee and I try to walk outside and stand in the sun, and And now I go out there and I'm drinking coffee and I'm just picking up a BB gun, barely awake, just looking around for something to shoot at 7:00 in the morning. Michelle keeps joking. She's like, I don't know who's had more fun with the BB guns. And I was like, I do. Me.
Oh yeah, yeah. What are we talking about?
It's definitely me.
Oh, the one who bought it. Yeah, that's the one who's having the most fun. Nobody asked for them, and suddenly we have 4 of them now. Yeah, that guy's having a lot of fun.
How was your
Dude,
Christmas?
have you seen? Oh, Christmas is good, bro. I stayed here. I didn't go home. This first year I didn't go home for Christmas, which was it was a little sad. But no, it was cool. Me and Linda just had a good little. We basically just bought a bunch of treats for our dog. That was kind of like
Fuck yeah.
like it was a big morning for him. We just had like a basket that just had a bunch of toys and treats in it and stuff. And you could see like he looked in and you could see he was like surprised. He grabbed a couple treats and ran away. And they came back and grabbed a couple more.
Because
Like
he was sure
hiding
it's not
them.
for him.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
"This isn't
it's not.
for me."
Yeah. And then after we were like, all right, he's like way too many treats. We got to put this away. And then he came back in like just looking around the couch. Like where I promise you, there was an endless supply of treats just over here.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, right. But no, it was a good time, man. I did. I've been doing a lot of fucking shows, bro. I opened for 2 different specials, dude. I'm who you call if you want to shoot a special. I opened for my friend Monica Nevi. She shot. Listen to this idea, dude. This was such a fucking funny idea. She was like, musicians get like Christmas albums and stuff. Why don't comics get Christmas albums? So she shot a Christmas comedy special, and
Hell yeah.
so like Christmas trees and presents and stuff all on the stage, and
Is
had like
the
a
material Christmas?
it's all Christmas. It's her.
Ah.
It was 25. It's 25 minutes, all Christmas jokes. And she had like people come out and sing carols before. It was like Mike Coletta, who when we met Monica years ago,
Yeah, I
he was
remember him.
touring with her and stuff. And so he's still out there. They're best friends and stuff. And he hosted it. Then they brought out like some people doing Christmas carols and stuff. And then I went out, did my thing. I didn't do a single thing about Christmas. I'm just
why would
I'm just here to set the fucking stage, baby. I'm just letting this shit rip. And yeah, but it was cool because it was like multi-camera shot and everything. It looked really awesome. I wore she sent me a message. She was like she sent to like me and Mike. She was like, I know Mike has this, but Chase, do you happen to have like a reindeer like onesie or like a romper or like a I was like, damn good and well I don't have this, Mike.
Right.
That's not
Of
I
course
was like,
I don't.
yeah, and Mike did though. Mike had like a reindeer, but I was like, I'll go see what I can find. And I went to Target and they had a jacket that like
Of
when
course,
you zipped
Target
it up,
had it, huh?
yeah, when you zipped it up and put the hood on, you were like a Christmas tree. So it was like a Christmas tree jacket. Not a jacket with a Christmas tree on it. Literally, you
I
zip
got
it
it.
up and you are a Christmas tree, right? And so I wore that because she wanted to do like an opening bit where she was like trying to get like Rudolph, like just trying to get everybody fired up for Christmas or whatever. So we're like acting like we're about to like play basketball. We're like bouncing back and forth. She's like, this is going to be the jolliest holiday of all time. And like, like doing that type stuff and break. So yeah, I went and bought this Christmas tree jacket for a 30-second joke at the beginning of her special, but it's
Worth it.
yeah, worth it. But that was cool. And I was like, really like, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, we're friends, but that's like a whole different thing to ask me to open for you at your special and like go on right before you at your special. So that's, and then you remember how I beat 100 comedians at stand-up comedy out here and I got a trophy for it? You remember?
what did they
You
call
remember
that?
how?
The funniest MFer? Like, you're the greatest comedian that's ever lived in the Pacific Northwest, right?
Yes, yeah, yes. That's
Okay.
what it was.
I do remember that.
Um,
Everybody has to call you
100.
king. No eye
Yeah,
contact?
that's the one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I remember.
100 comics stepped up. I knocked them all down individually, and I got a trophy for that. And so, because of my complete domination of the comedy scene up here, Nate Jackson asked me to open for him for his special. Which, dude,
yeah.
dude, like, what a like this guy's living like the best life right now, bro. He like in the last 3 or 4 years, I guess 3 years, right? He opened his own comedy club and named it after himself, the Nate Jackson
Which is
Super Funny
crazy.
Comedy Club. Yeah, it's done well. Like he brings in big acts all the time. He gives a lot of comics a lot of stage time. It's like hella nice setup and everything. He got to play Junkyard Dog on the Young Rock show. He was in some like Apple Plus movie recently that's got somebody else stupid famous that you'd be like, what the fuck? And then somebody came to him like 2 years ago. This is the way that the story was told to me, and was like, why don't you have a TikTok? Man, maybe even more recent. Because he's like amazing at crowd work and not in like the stupid annoying way of like, you two fucked before? How do you guys know each other? Like, it's not, did you fuck at your job? What do you do for a living? And then you just do, did you fuck? How did you meet? What's your job jokes over and over again?
Before?
Yeah, that's my favorite. And so somebody like just came to him and was like, dude, I'll like film your shows. And so he's got a billion fucking crowd work clips, right? And went from like 0 to close to 3 million. I think it's close to 3 million TikTok followers now. And to the point to where he's able to get like, now he's not even touring clubs anymore. Now he's gone into like theaters and like he's fucking doing the River Center and shit like in Baton Rouge. And he's doing the Joy Theater, I think, in New Orleans. I'm trying to get on the Louisiana show. This is why I bring those two up.
Yeah, of course.
And so, right. So that just fucking killing it, right, dude? So it's like really awesome to have like a dude like doing shit like that that's like in the scene,
Right.
So he does these things now, and it looks like he's doing them monthly because he's already got another one booked where he's filming crowd work specials, and everybody knows that's what's going on or whatever. And dude, like, it's just all set up so nice. Like the stage was so nice. Everything's like just. I've gotten 2 like HD multi-camera like filmings of my set in the last month or whatever. And yeah, and he just like, dude, he sits at the stool and he just starts, he like tells everybody at the start, he's like, here's the rule. If I look at you and you keep looking at me, like it's fucking on. If I look at you and you look away, I'll leave you alone, and like, and dude just goes through and just, fair. Yeah, and just roast everybody, bro. Yeah, no worries. He just roasts everybody, dude. It's like hella cool to see, man. And yeah, and so he's just like, it seems like now is the plan to just shoot multiple of these because he can cut them up into 1 million clips because he does like over an hour. He did over an hour of just talking to people in the crowd, and it was like the funniest fucking shit.
Over an hour of crowd work?
Yes. Oh. Yes. Dude, it was insane.
That's a lot.
Yes, dude, he's like so good at it. And he's like he did some other thing where it was like he was like basically like in a round, like the stage was in a round, and the whole premise was just roast these motherfuckers around you, right? And he's just sitting there just going around in a circle, just picking people off, bro. So yeah, it's cool to see that shit. It's cool to see like big stuff happening to somebody around, and yeah, so I'm trying to cash in all these funniest motherfucker.
All those
like
extra
credits.
Points you got?
Yeah, all these credits that I got. And like, man, anytime I can, I mean, that's part of it is I get to, he's taking me on the road for some of these shows and stuff. And so, yeah, so it was cool, man. It was just cool to like shoot special. It was cool to be introduced as this guy won the funniest motherfucker competition at this club and blah, 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 like that was cool.
Is he a
so
cool guy?
yeah, man. Yeah, he's like a
So,
busy dude though, bro.
is he a cool
Yeah.
guy?
Hey, we could talk for real. He's cool, man. He's like busy as hell. It's weird how little I get to talk to him though. Like he's always got a million people around him. People are forever like just
You got an
trying to get
entourage?
his attention and stuff. He's got a little entourage because he's got like a fucking camera crew that's basically following him around all the time now. And
Damn.
yeah, so I get like little moments like where I get to talk to him. But he's been nothing but great to me. I mean, fucking, he gave me he let me open for him at a special, and he paid me $3,000 for beating up all those comedians. So for the competition, when I
No,
won.
I know. Not for opening for him.
Yeah, not for 20 minutes opening for him at the special. Yeah, all the
Sorry, I had
ticket
to
money
open
just
the
went
window.
straight to me.
I was being I got over cocky and started smoking a joint upstairs without realizing I got family right there. I can't.
Yeah, I was. That's fine. I didn't even catch that. I've never seen you like spark up in your
I don't know
house.
what
Yeah.
I don't know who I think I am.
Hey man, buckets of Duckets, dude.
Um,
Hold on. So dude. There's so much stuff that's happening. So we took
I
like
know.
6 weeks off in between
I know.
recording. So it's hard to like even break down like all the stuff. So I just did one, you do one, and then I'll come back because that way we're
right.
not. So yeah, you're up.
So I got in with Bonkers. I don't think I had done it by the time we recorded last time. I'm not
I
sure.
know you definitely pitched like people to come see it. I don't know if it had happened or
Okay.
not yet, but
So I did LaBerge in Baton Rouge where I ran like half-assed ran my hour where I didn't really.
yeah, we definitely talked about that one. That was talked about
Okay.
on the show.
Well, that's one of the times where, and you'll understand this, dude. It aggravated me that I gave up, and not that I gave up, but the crowd wasn't super alive with energy, and they weren't really feeling it. So I only did like 40 instead of doing the whole thing that I planned on. And, bro, when I got off stage, everybody came and told me how much they liked it. They were really nice. The crowd was really good, like friendly. And it made me realize, like when I did that, I said, "I'll never do that again. I'm never going to be pushed off a stage because of them. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Now, I'm going to do my fucking shit from now on. I'm going to get my shit in wherever." And so I got to do Boomers, which is the club in Boomtown Casino in New Orleans. They call it New Orleans. It's technically Harvey, but they
Right.
call it New Orleans. And they had 3 comedy shows: Carrie B, T-Ray, and me. And like I said before, that in itself felt like kind of a big deal. But this was just T-Ray and Carrie B are kind of veterans, not kind of. They are veterans of the scene.
They're
and our
very-
scene
yeah.
is like they're another echelon of comedian that's local, I guess you could say. And I'm starting to crack through to be in a group with them, and it's fucking cool. So Boomers was doing 3 comedy shows. They were only going to do 3 months: October, November, and December. And I was the December one, and I found out I sold the most tickets. For whatever that's
Hey.
worth, bro.
Fucking put them on blast, baby.
I did.
Fucking
my
get your ticket
full-
sales up, Carrie B.
I did my full fucking hour. And
Hell yeah,
because
bro.
I was like, then I gotta chase me off. And when I got up, dude, it was fucking killer. But before I get into that, they did the Boomtown show did a lot of promotion. There was radio commercials, there was TV commercials, there was all kinds of shit. Where people like I'm real now. Like my nieces were driving to school and they heard my voice on the radio and a commercial on the radio telling them to come see me. And bruh, they're like 10 to 13, blew their fucking minds, dude. I'm a straight up superstar. I got the first plate at Christmas dinner.
You goddamn right, big chair.
But
Big
they were like,
chair.
dude, we heard a commercial and it was for you. And I was
So-
like, yeah.
So, what did they play a clip of you, or you do like a little spot for them, or whatever?
Both. They played my denim DENKKK Springs joke.
They played that on the radio.
Yeah, they played like just that part of me saying I'm from a small town in Louisiana. You might have heard of it. It's Denham Springs, Louisiana. It's spelled just like it sounds. DENKKKHM Springs. And they
That's
played
wild.
that shit on the fucking radio. They didn't play the rest of it, but they played that part on the radio.
Yeah.
And then it's me going, "Hey, this is comedian Josh Watts, you whatever." And then one of the commercials was them lying about my credits and being like, "You've seen him on Kevin Hart's Heart of the City on Comedy Central." And I'm like, "No, you didn't." But like they played it was really cool. We were driving around listening to the radio for a couple of days because I wanted the kids to hear it. And then Zoe and Henry, without us telling them what it was, heard it. And I can't tell you how fucking cool it was. Honestly, to hear a commercial for my show on the radio was cool anyway. But for my kids to hear it with me in the car was like the greatest thing ever, man. And so I did that show. I did the Boomer show. I ran my full fucking hour, and it crushed. It was great. After the show, I was in the green room just waiting to go sneak out and smoke, and the guy came up from the show and was like, "Hey, there's people out there that are waiting." People were waiting to take pictures and got me to sign stuff. It was crazy. I had a lady tell me that she was like, "I feel like I've been on a journey with you," and I was like, "That's the whole fucking point." Now back up, because she was really close talking, but that's the whole fucking point. And it was one of those shows that like really reminded me, I am pretty good at this. You know what I mean? Like this was because it wasn't a show that sold. It was my face. It was people paid to come see me. There wasn't any. I don't know. It felt good. Just
comedy show at
right.
Boomers. It was
and dude, when we got there was my face was everywhere. There's a flyer here, digital thing here.
That's just good business.
Oh, dude, when I came in to check into the hotel, while I'm talking to the girl, my face popped up behind me, and I was like, "I should have a reservation." She goes, "Are you the comedian?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "How'd you know?" And she pointed. And I turned around. There's a fucking 10-foot banner of my face. I was like, "You goddamn right, fucking flexing. You goddamn right." But I made some connections from that show because people took notice. Chase and I were talking about earlier. I do a clean set. I have a clean about an hour and a half, technically clean. And
an hour and a half?
Yeah.
You touched an hour and a half? Dang, dude.
The last half is a little looser than the hour, but I have about an hour and a half. And I made some new connections. I got some more shows from it. It felt really good. I'm getting ready to record it. I think I'm going to do it in Lafayette. I'm not going to make a big deal. Like, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Yeah, I am. You motherfuckers going to buy it. You're going to pay for it. You're going to give me money. I'm going to get a 4-wheeler out of it. It's going to be great.
Hey, man.
But I got some other
pussies is what I've heard. So
I don't know why I forgot, dude. Humility is for pussies and cowards. I forgot. You're right. And so I made some connections. I'm going to do some other shows. I talked to a guy, Wayne from the Looney Bin.
Yeah, Wayne's my buddy, man. Yeah. I was just there. That's funny. So God damn it. We got like 5 minutes. I was just in Little Rock. I just did a weekend. I know we could do another one. I'm trying to. I love what we're talking about. It makes sense for everything. Yeah, yeah. Was this a show? I don't even know. What
I didn't get to anything. But I'm starting to get emails from bookers from clubs and asking me if I have availabilities for this, which is kind of cool. Not kind of cool. It's fucking really cool. I don't know, dude. 5.5 minutes is not enough time.
Of what we got left, yeah. I got some stuff, man. We could do so. New Year's, I did 2 shows on New Year's this year, and I did the first one. No, I do like an interpretive dance thing now. That I'm like trying to like work out.
I just did it again.
Dude, stop blowing weed in your baby's face, bro. What are we? What are we doing?
Can't stop, won't stop.
So. Yeah, so I did 2 shows on New Year's Eve, and the first one was like a regular like fun show at a bar, and it was like a cool little like speakeasy type place, and
at regular times or like for the New Year's.
At that one was an 8 o'clock show, and then there was like another little brewery that was like 5 minutes down the road, and I guess they reached out to the guy that produced the first show and was like, hey, y'all want to, we're doing a thing in our brewery, I want to come bring the comedy show down there and stuff. And so he hit me up, he's like, do you want to do, he asked me if I want to do another set, and I was like, yeah, I'm out here. I fucking live for this, bro. And so
is that what you said? I live for this shit, bro.
Bro. This is my fucking life, dude. That's what I told him. I was like, there's a Young Jeezy song. It's like it's a really old Young Jeezy song. I mean, because most Young Jeezy songs are, where he says, "This ain't a rap song. This is my life." And I say that to myself every couple of months. It'll just pop in my head or something.
Henry started saying something like something is his destiny. Whatever it is, it's his destiny. I'm like, do you want to go walking with the BB guns? He's like, it's my destiny to walk with the BB guns. You're like, oh, okay.
Well, fuck, can't argue with that.
We got him a Batman. We got him a Batman for Christmas. And it was his destiny to have that Batman. And we were like, bro, you're right. It was.
All right. You just got to stop him before he starts writing manifestos, bro, and it'll be okay.
Nah, we got some crayon ones around here right now.
So we go to just writing on the wall. So we go to the second venue. Bless you, babe. We go to the second venue, and I'm talking to Joseph Rogers is the guy that books it, and I'm talking to Joseph, and I'm like, so what is this place? And he's like, oh, we've never done a show there. They just reached out to me randomly. I really don't know. Apparently there's going to be a DJ there. And I was like, oh, so this is going to be dog shit. Okay, this is going to be bad. All right, cool. All right, no. I was like, let's do this, man. And we go in, bro, and it's like strobe lights and dance floor and DJ playing, and people are dancing, and there's like kids too. It's a brewery, but there's kids for some reason.
There is.
Like,
there is.
And everybody's, and I'm just like dying laughing. I'm like, oh, dude, this is gonna be so fucking good. So of course, and like the place was like serious about it. They're like, all right, we're gonna stop the DJ in 15 minutes, and we're gonna bring you guys up and the whole thing. And so, so there's this great moment where they're like, everybody stop dancing, stop partying, stop celebrating the new year, stop the festivities, stop all the
fun is over.
Everybody, we're going to listen. We're going to listen to these comics. That's what we're going to do. And it was just
that
so
always
perfect,
works.
Bro.
Mike Honore and I did a show for a real estate association at a Christmas party, and they did that. They stopped everybody and set a karaoke machine down in the middle of the room and made us tell jokes.
So, dude, so I couldn't get on stage because we got like a minute and a half, so I'm going to try to run through this. Couldn't get on stage because all the DJ equipment was up there, so I had to stand in front of the stage. The microphone was plugged into like the fucking back wall of the stage, so I couldn't even leave in front of the stage. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a seatbelt tightens and you can't, like, I couldn't go any farther. So I can't even fight, dude. I'm just like up against the ropes, and I'm hugging the audience and trying to get them to time me and stuff. And dude, it was so absurd that it actually worked. Like, dude, I'm on the dance floor. I could see spilled drinks and stuff everywhere, and there's remnants of confetti has happened at some point. And I just fucking plowed away, and they ended up it ended up being fun. I actually had more fun at the ridiculous show than I did at like the proper good comedy show. It was like the perfect way to end 2024, making everybody stop dancing and partying so they can listen to me. That's exactly how I wanted to end 2023. We got like 15 seconds. bucketsofduckets.com. Subscribe, do the whole thing. We'll see you next time. Happy New Year.
Oh, look at that. I'll send you a link. Cool